The DLP to place special focus on youth in a new term. The UWP to launch its much-anticipated manifesto on Wednesday, and Monsignor Reginald Lafleur to appeal a decision dismissing him from the priesthood. I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. The details after this.
Black Friday deals continue at Quartz. Get great deals of up to 50% off across the store on credit purchases 24 months and over. And even better, you pay absolutely nothing until February 2015. Deals on all week long from Monday 24th to Thursday 27th November. But hurry, as they're selling out quickly. Quartz Black Friday deals. Get them now. Quartz, bringing value home.
Upgrade to the season's best shares. Get the Alcatel Pixie 2 with a great free gift. Upgrade Christmas with Lime. Upgrade to data all the way. Get the Huawei Y330 with a great free gift. Upgrade Christmas with Lime.
Spark the holiday spirit with a festive feast from KFC. Enjoy a generous amount of chicken with delicious home-style sides and a refreshing drink. KFC, so good.
Feeling like an African queen? What he really wants done is your hair, baby. Go now to BeautyWise, Dominica's largest beauty supply store, and transform your look. Sexy hair is so attractive. Hair products, hair oils, argan, castor, avocado, plus all the best makeup. BeautyWise has all your fantasy lingerie, guaranteed sizzling. BeautyWise, Dominica's largest beauty supply store. On 41 Hanover Street, Roseau.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the ram that I want to pull up my belly. It's the ram that I want to bat in the batting.
Play Big 4 and win even more this Christmas. Spend $9 or more on Big 4 tickets and get a free letter. Spell ham, rum, or buy and win hams, single barrel rum, and shopping vouchers. Plus, non-winning promotional tickets gets a chance to win one of 4 supermarket shopping sprees valued at $1,000. The more tickets you buy, the more letters you get to win. Have a cheerful ham and rum Christmas from the Dominican National Lottery. Promotion starts November 10th to December 31st.
This house was first purchased by the Robinsons, who then sold it to Indra Ford in 2007. She loved baking, but last year she forgot to turn off the stove. Luckily, Sagicor General was there to help rebuild. So now, the house will smell of sweetbread again for a long, long time. We know this house, like we know every house we insure. Across the land, throughout the region, we've been there. Sagicor General, wise financial thinking for life.
Looking for the best deals on household and electronic items? Then shop and save at the Muslim store. Prices slashed. Television at the Muslim store. Prices slashed. Washers, it's the Muslim style. Prices slashed. Laptops at the Muslim store. Prices slashed. Jewelry, it's the Muslim style. Visit us on the Bayfront today. The Muslim store. Locally born, locally grown.
In the news, Prime Minister Skerritt has told party supporters in St. Joseph that if re-elected, Labour will seek to place special focus on the youth and their involvement in the service industry.
We are committed in this new term to setting aside a specific revenue stream for the upkeep of the Dominica State College. I am keen as well to fast-track the construction and commissioning of the Polytechnic for those more technically inclined. We need more skilled artisans and other tradesmen in this country. We need more young women trained and equipped to provide several of the value-added services that visitors in particular a well-equipped, state-of-the-art polytechnic will go a long way towards addressing and resolving this shortage of skilled artisans and other service providers in Dominica.
Mr. Skerritt said his government's education revolution was meant to prepare Dominicans for what he terms a new Dominica. He is promising rapid improvement in hospitality training to match an expansion of the local hotel plant.
If our hotel plant is moving from 2 and 3 star to 4 and 5 star, then our level of service must do the same. In our new term, my dear friends, there will be greater investment in the culinary arts. I want to see more Dominican chefs, more Dominican soup and pastry chefs in particular. Not only do I want us using more of our locally grown foods, but I want to see it prepared and presented in a very appetizing and appealing manner. On this note also, I want to see more designers, more interior decorators, and more skilled landscapers in this beautiful country, Dominica.
On a separate issue, the Prime Minister took the opportunity while in St. Joseph to speak on a statement he had made in Calabishi about the UWP candidate for St. Joseph, Monel Williams.
As your chief servant, I do listen to your advice and to your guidance all of the time. Because as your leader, I have a responsibility to listen to you. And last time I spoke in Calabishi, I made a statement which some of you were not happy about. And you indicated to me that you were not pleased with the statement. I want to say to you tonight that I withdraw that statement I made in Calabishi last week. And I wish to apologize to any one of you who was offended by the statement. And I give you the assurances from henceforth you shall hear nothing like that from Roosevelt Skerritt again.
The UWP leadership has expressed disappointment that the apology was not directed to Monel Williams herself but to DLP supporters. It's also the UWP's position that the code of conduct has been violated. Here is an emotional Monel Williams in Castlebruce.
For all of them who believe that our country can move forward on gutter politics and make way, and they have reputation assassination and human rights violation. Your perception of me or any other woman, child, man, young boy, young girl does not change who I am. I am who God says I am. My heart bleeds for every mother who's lost a baby. You were right, Roosevelt Skerritt. My father is one grandchild less because I buried her 4 years ago. You don't know what it's like to bury your child.
And candidate for the Salibia constituency, Cassius Daru, says one of his first tasks in office will be to amend the Carib Reserve Act to change the term Carib to Kalinago. Daru also has the economic advancement of his people as one of his priorities.
The establishment of a small business development fund is an absolute necessity for the Salibia constituency, and our business owners will access credit, which is of vital importance to the development of small businesses in the constituency. Our farmers are also very excited by the fact that the Dominican Labour Party will establish an effective agricultural station in this constituency. As a matter of fact, the government, through the NEP program, has already begun this initiative. And if you take a walk down to my left, you will see the site for this new agricultural nursery. Thank you, Honorable Colin McIntyre, for your help in this endeavor. This will help our farmers tremendously as we move to implement a strategic approach to agriculture in this constituency.
And DLP candidate for St. Joseph constituency has outlined some of the priority areas for him in the next term. Kelvadaro addressed a rally in St. Joseph on Saturday.
In my next term, we will begin the complete rehabilitation of the road from Hillsborough Bridge to York Valley to a tune of over $30 million. And we will rehabilitate all major farm access roads within this constituency. We will expand the delivery of assistance to small businesses in Mero and expand the tourism facilities. Funds have already been approved to develop the Lion Beach as a tourist attraction focusing on sports tourism. We will invest in pork and poultry, rearing programs to supply to the abattoir in Lion Park. We will continue to provide support to our farmers to plant coffee and cocoa, and also to continue to deliver support to the fishermen with the establishment of a fishing cooperative in the community of Lion. Further assistance in fertilizer and inputs will be delivered to the farmers of Bells, St. Joseph and Mero. We will continue to enhance your chances for obtaining a job, for creating your own through the delivery of appropriate skills, training and ongoing education, while also pursuing increased scholarship opportunities overseas. We will develop the Mero and Bells playing fields and enhance the St. Joseph Hat Court and the St. Joseph playing field. Every student will receive a tablet from the Dominica Labour Party.
Darrow spoke of his plans for construction of the St. Joe to Layu bypass, which will be named after the late Jeff Joseph. Street lights, new bridges and early childhood center in Bells and the resource center in Mero are also among his plans. In other political news now, the United Workers' Party to launch its 2014 election manifesto on the Pottersville Savannah on Wednesday. Political leader Lennox Linton made the announcement at a rally in Trafalgar on Saturday.
Get ready to host what will be the biggest ever launch of any manifesto in the political history of Dominica, Wednesday in Pottersville. And it will be fitting that we can do that. This manifesto was born in Dominica. It was nurtured and written in Dominica. It was graphically designed and laid out in Dominica, and it was printed in the Commonwealth of Dominica. It is a total Dominican product of which we are proud. Proud to use the opportunity of presenting to you a social contract for the next 5 years. Proud of using that opportunity to demonstrate to you the world-class capability we have right here in Dominica for printed products and services.
Linton also addressed the issue of the rate of economic growth possible for Dominica, saying his party is sticking to its pledge of 5 to 7% growth coming out of a jobs forum held in October 2013.
When we did an analysis last year, and we saw the extent to which all of the growth engines in Dominica, like agriculture, like tourism, like manufacturing, like construction, like the renewable energy sector, like the water industry, like the cultural industries, when we saw the extent to which they were underperforming and how much more they could be doing for Dominica, we said it is simply our responsibility to ensure that these growth engines are doing more for Dominica, and like that we're going to get growth in the economy on the order of 5 to 7%. With that level of growth, we will deliver 5,000 new jobs in the first 3 years of our administration.
UWP candidate for Roseau Valley, Ronald Charles, outlined some areas of concern and plans for his constituency should he win the Roseau Valley seat.
I guarantee you that when I become the parliamentary representative for the Roseau Valley, this playing field, the next rally will be on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you that we're going to look at the reintroduction of the aerial tram. But this time, we're going to put serious investment in it. We're going to ensure that proper investigation is done. We're going to ensure that the proper persons are on board to get an aerial tram going from Cochrane to Wharton Waven to Mount Prosper and linking up the entire Roseau Valley. The revision and classification of the Trafalgar Falls is a problem for my vendors. And I can tell you, we'll relook at it because more and more our vendors are going closer to Roseau. The last time I saw them, they were up the road by the Trafalgar School. I feel soon they might be Fokani, and when you do check it, they're not there anymore. I will revisit it and ensure that my people from the Roseau Valley, Trafalgar, the entire Roseau Valley, benefit from the tourism product.
Charles says transforming Mount Prosper into a food basket, supplying the local hotels, and health are two of the other significant areas of focus for him. And tourism development to include cultural tourism tours and a river tubing and boating cooperative. These are all part of Isaac Baptist's plans should he win the Casabro seat come December 8.
Engineering infrastructure upgrading is a must for the Casabro constituency. In this regard, we'll upgrade all existing water supply systems, improve home access in all communities, whether motorable or footpath, and complete the Petit Soufriere Rosalie Road in quick time. In the area of housing, the Casabro constituency stands to benefit immensely through removal of duties and VAT on building materials. The many incomplete houses and home extensions in the constituency will be completed, and those in the diaspora wishing to build in Dominica or assist their family in so doing will realize their dreams.
Baptist says he also plans to have a home repair and disaster mitigation project and a housing scheme for Good Hope. You are watching Channel 5 News. We'll continue after this.
What inspires you? Berger Paints, all the colors of you.
And every day until Christmas, get all the shades you love at a fantastic 20% discount on Berger Royale, Weatherproof Ultra, and all the popular Berger brands. Available at retail outlets island-wide. This Christmas, beautify with Berger.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the ram that I want to full up me belly. It's the ram that I want to batting the batting.
Play Big 4 and win even more this Christmas. Spend $9 or more on Big 4 tickets and get a free letter. Spell ham, rum, or buy and win hams, single barrel rum, and shopping vouchers. Plus, non-winning promotional tickets gets a chance to win one of 4 supermarket shopping sprees valued at $1,000. The more tickets you buy, the more letters you get to win. Have a cheerful ham and rum Christmas from the Dominican National Lottery. Promotion starts November 10th to December 31st.
Black Friday deals continue at Quartz. Get great deals of up to 50% off across the store on credit purchases 24 months and over. And even better, you pay absolutely nothing until February 2015. Deals on all week long from Monday 24th to Thursday 27th November. But hurry, as they're selling out quickly. Quartz Black Friday deals. Get them now. Quartz, bringing value home.
You just got into a car accident. Now you have to fix it and you don't have a cent. Don't worry, be happy. Your home got flooded out and you've lost it all, and chances to recover start to look very small. Don't worry, be happy.
Want to live the worry-free life today? Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt. Beacon Insurance. Switched on.
Strong preparation. Strong concentration. Strong teamwork. strong nerve, strong performance, strong oil. Volkswagen recommends Castrol Edge, our strongest oil. Castrol, it's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Thank you for staying with us. Monsignor Reginald Lafleur has 60 days to appeal a decision dismissing him from the priesthood.
Father Lafleur was sent on administrative leave last June, pending investigations into accusations of sexual abuse of a 12-year-old girl 20 years ago. He was given the opportunity to defend himself during a local preliminary investigation. According to a statement from the bishop, he did not answer to the invitation to take part in the administrative penal process. 3 experts in church laws from overseas were brought in to assess the evidence in the matter. One of them led the defense on behalf of Lafleur, the statement read, and their judgments were sent to Rome for the Congregation of the Doctrine of Faith to review. On November 6, Lafleur was informed that the Congregation of the Doctrine of Faith, after reviewing his matter, had authorized that he be dismissed from the clergy. Bishop Gabriel Malzer's decision to have the matter investigated came based on a complaint by Lafleur's accuser in a letter to the bishop since March 2013. Lafleur was at the time serving as the parish priest of Grand Bay and had to be replaced by Monsignor John Lewis. The move had caused Catholics there to protest and caused a split between the parish council. Amor Thomas was one of those active church members who protested Lafleur's removal. He told Channel 5 News on Monday that a committee of churchgoers from the Grand Bay Parish is in discussion on the recent decision. He says they are not taking it easy because, according to him, they know the bishop's action is questionable. Thomas says they expect to hold a public meeting on the issue soon. Bishop Malzer did not wish to make any comments on camera. Idona John Baptist, Channel 5 News.
In other news, now a Dominican woman who works as a Liat flight attendant is facing money laundering charges in St. Vincent.
On Monday, Sherita Newton was fined 10,000 EC dollars to be paid immediately. If she fails to do so, she will spend 9 months in prison. When she appeared at the St. Vincent Magistrates Court, Newton pleaded guilty to possession of criminal property and bringing criminal property into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Law enforcement found EC $27,000 during a search at Newton's room at Beachcombers Hotel last week. She told police that she was paid EC $1,000 to transport the money from someone in Antigua for someone in St. Vincent. She was remanded at the St. Vincent prison for not being able to pay the fine up to midday.
In more news now, young people interested in pursuing their education beyond a bachelor's degree were on Friday given their academic and financial options at the Public Library and the Dominica State College.
The mini college fair hosted by the Ministry of Education, Public Library Division, was open to people from the general public and schools providing information on applying for tertiary education.
For one, we want them to know that the Public Library Division has an Education USA Advising Center where they can get accurate, comprehensive, and current information on universities and institutions in the US. And we also want them to know that besides in the US, we have schools in the Caribbean or in regional or international that can also give them information, provide information for them in pursuit of their higher education goals.
Present at the fair were University of the West Indies, University Antilles de la Guyane, Lead Institute, Alias Forces, and their sponsors, the National Bank of Dominica and the Aid Bank. The Alias Forces provides accreditation certification for the DELF-DALF program, which they prepare persons for to apply to French universities.
But here today, we have representatives from the Université des Antilles Guyane, both Martinique and Guadeloupe campuses, who are here to answer any questions that persons may have. At the Alliance Forces as well, persons can come and we can give them, or call in rather, and we can give them the link to the application forms, and if they are beginning in French, they can at least start to learn French and start their journey to a French university.
The fair was continued at the Dominica State College, followed by a debate, topic being, be it resolved that single-gender schools outperform co-educational schools with respect to academic performance.
And now for your election countdown, we go to the constituency of Portsmouth.
He has been a politician since 2005. He served as Attorney General and currently serves as Minister of Tourism, Legal Affairs and Civil Aviation. His plans for the community include the Bayfront expansion and development of Borough Square and the Fisheries Complex. He also plans to expand the Home for the Aged in Grange. He is the parliamentary representative and the Dominica Labour Party candidate for the Portsmouth constituency, Ian Douglas. Meet his opponent. He was a teacher at the Portsmouth Secondary School for a year. He has a degree in engineering with 7 years of experience. He is involved in the design and development of Benjamin Park, Borough Square and Guest Park. He plans to revitalize the construction industry, public infrastructure development and community development. He is the United Workers' Party candidate for the Portsmouth constituency, Jefferson James.
And now to the constituency of Petite-Savanne.
He was a teacher for a year before pursuing his medical degree in Cuba. He was the medical officer for the Grand Bay Health District for 11 years. He plans to construct a community center and multi-purpose sporting facility in Petite-Savanne. He is the Minister of Environment, Natural Resources, Physical Planning and Fisheries. He is the parliamentary representative and the Dominica Labour Party candidate for the Petite-Savanne constituency, Dr. Kenneth Daru. Meet his opponent. He has served his community in many capacities, including police officer. He successfully contested the general elections 4 times in his constituency. He brought to you 25 years of experience in the political arena. He has served as Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Public Works and Infrastructure Development. He is the United Workers' Party candidate for the Petite-Savanne constituency, Urban Baron. This has been your election countdown with 14 more days to Election Day.
Sports is next.
We begin with some track and field news. Dominica will have 3 opportunities to secure a medal as the country's top athletes in the 400 and 200 meters, the long jump and triple jump will represent Dominica at the 2014 CAC Games in Mexico from Tuesday. Officials of the Dominica Amateur Athletics Association has high hopes that Dominicans will climb the podium at the event. Dominica will be represented by Erickson Ito in the 200 and 400 meters, David Regis in the long jump, and Yodandis Garcia in the triple jump. The first athlete to compete for Dominica will be Erickson Ito in the 400 meters at 3:40 p.m. Dominica time on Tuesday, while David Regis will open his competition on Wednesday with high jump at 3:30 p.m. Dominica time, while Yodandis Garcia will be the final competitor for Dominica when he takes center stage on Friday in the triple jump event. His time, or the event's time, will take place at midday on Friday. In some football, it's championship week in the Sports Division Secondary Schools football tournament, as the finalists for the under-17 and under-15 divisions will be determined this week. In the under-15 division, the St. Mary's Academy will take on the Goodwill Secondary School at the Newtown playing field. The St. Mary's Academy won Zone B of the under-15 division with 9 points, while the Goodwill Secondary School were runners-up with Zone A with 9 points. That match is set for Wednesday. Meantime, also on Wednesday in Zone A, the winners, the Dominica Grammar School, will square up against the runners-up in Zone B, and that's the ITSS. That match is also set for the Pottersville Savannah. In the under-17 division on Tuesday, the St. Mary's Academy will meet the Portsmouth Secondary School at the Newtown Savannah, while the Dominica Grammar School will tackle the Goodwill Secondary at Pottersville. The SMA topped Zone C in the Under-17 division with 9 points, while DGS runners-up with 6 points. Meantime, in the Under-20 division, the Goodwill Secondary School will take on the Fairchild Secondary School, with the winner to face the ITSS in the finals of the Under-20 division next week. And coach of the Dominica Grammar School, Joel Hamilton, feels confident that his teams can retain their secondary school's football titles. The DGS are the defending Under-17 champs.
Tomorrow we have the Under-17 playing semi-finals versus Goodwill School. Unfortunately, we became second in our zone this year. I mean, we had a very hard week last week. After playing a hard game in the mud in Granby, the boys were tired. I'm not really an excuse, but the boys were tired. And we lost to SMA, so that means we came second in the group. So we'll be facing Goodwill Secondary that came first in the group. But I am more than confident, the team we have this year, I know we are going to retain this championship for sure, the Under-17.
Okay, in the Under-17, you're looking confident. Like you said, you only lost one game, but you still think that the confidence levels are high?
Yeah, because basically for this season, I watched quite a few games at all level, and I still believe Grammar School is playing the best football in terms of football in secondary school.
Okay, and you're also contesting for the Under-15?
Yeah, on Wednesday we will play in the Portsmouth Secondary in the Under-15 semi-final. I know for a fact my boys and them, they are hungry and they are willing to play because they want to defend this championship. So first things first, we'll deal with the semi-finals, and from there we'll talk about the defense of the championship.
Okay, the Dominica Grammar School, they've won the Under-13, they're the defending Under-13 champs, Under-17 champs. What does this say about the program at the Dominica Grammar School?
Well, it's a lot of hard work. I mean, even when we're out there training, you got a lot of criticism from people saying, oh, them boys are animals, if they are donkeys, why do they be trained so hard? Yes, it's only about 5 games or 6 games to the championship. But if you're representing your school, it should be some quality product. So we take pride in training. It's one thing, my boys and them. They take pride in training.
On to cricket, Guyana batsman Asad Fudaddin has been added to the West Indies Test squad for the tour to South Africa in December and January as a replacement for Darren Bravo, who withdrew because of personal reasons. Fudaddin has played 3 Test matches for the West Indies, and he has made 122 runs in 5 innings with 1 half-century. He recently scored a century for the West Indies A team against Sri Lanka A in October. The selectors also requested that fast bowler Sheldon Cottrell play for Jamaica in the 3rd round of the Professional Cricket League so that they can have an opportunity to evaluate his match fitness. Cottrell had returned from the A-team tour of Sri Lanka with a hamstring injury. As a result, he will not leave for South Africa with the rest of the squad on November 30th. The full test team reads Dinesh Ramdin, the captain, Sumlan Ben, Joanne Blackwood, Craig Brathwaite, Shivnaren Chandapal, Sheldon Cottrell, Asad Fudaddin, Shannon Gabriel, Chris Gale, Jason Holder, Leon Johnson, Kema Roach, Marlon Samuels, Jerome Taylor, and Chadwick Walton. And finally, the Windward Islands missed another golden opportunity and somehow managed to find a way to lose their 4-day match with Guyana after getting a solid start in their run chase. Set 283 runs to win, the Windwards were looking good at 100 for 1 before they started to crumble and were 159 for 6. The Windwards were 172 for 8, needing to survive 15 overs to secure a draw, but they couldn't, and they were all out for 190 with about 3 overs to go. Devon Smith scored 54 and Sunil Ambrish 33. Veerasamy Promal picked up his 11th 5-wicket haul for Guyana, taking 8 for 36. The final scores: Guyana 291 and 175 for 8 declared. The Windwards 184 and 190 all out, and we'll have a much more detailed report on Tuesday, including details on Trinidad's win over the Leeward Islands. That's a wrap on sports. You can join us next time. I'm Gavin Richards.
Your weather report is next.
The weather is brought to you by Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
Bye-bye, look, Mommy. perfect.
When you've been here, you know what's important. Protect it with Sagicor. Wise financial thinking for life.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's weather broadcast. I am your presenter, Annie Corrette Joseph. Satellite imagery showed the cloudiness being maintained across the islands throughout the course of the day. Radar imagery indicated some light showers moving across the islands today. Conditions for tonight: partly cloudy to cloudy and breezy with some scattered showers. Temperatures are expected to be down to 24 degrees Celsius. Similar conditions tomorrow with temperatures peaking near 30 degrees Celsius. Marine conditions: moderate in open water with swells peaking near 8 feet. Small craft operators and sea bathers are advised to exercise some caution. The next 3 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, partly cloudy to cloudy with some showers. A relative improvement is expected by Thursday. Weak unstable conditions will produce partly cloudy to cloudy conditions with some scattered showers across the islands tomorrow. On the international scene, cloudiness in New York, partly cloudy conditions in Miami, Caracas and Beijing, and overcast skies in London. The sun will rise tomorrow at 6:13 a.m. and set at 5:32 p.m. For updated information, visit our website at weather.gov.dm or call the weather hotline at 447-5555. Join us tomorrow evening for another weather broadcast. Good night.
To end the news, the headlines again: the DLP to place special focus on youth in a new term, and the UWP to launch its much-anticipated manifesto on Wednesday, and Monsignor Reginald Lafleur to appeal a decision dismissing him from the priesthood. Send your questions and comments to news@mapin2k4.com. For instant access to the news, you can download the Turn Up 767 app. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thanks for watching.